Well, I'll say this again, we're gonna work on our backs. And so a strap is good. And I actually, because we don't need the whole length, I linked mine together just so the clang clang is not so annoying. So it's attached to itself. So not that you need a loop, but you can make a big loop. Just that clang clang. It's funny, you could actually, if you take it apart, you can just, well, sometimes you need that, so never mind. I don't want to not be able to strap it. So, yeah, actually, it's made me think of things for later in the week. Ooh.
How's Luna doing? Any improvement?
Well, yes. I mean, we're actually we're on a desperate timetable now because once again, so she's been on this behavior modification medicine for about a month and I'm running out of pills. And so I really need to get her into the vet, which I have an appointment on Wednesday. So we've been doing this game with the leash where I've got like a loop and I go like this. I go 1 and then I go 2, put it right in front of her face. And then I used to feed her through the hoop. Now my hand's way out here and she has to put her whole head in to get the food over here. And she's doing that. So I'm pretty close to being able to then just pull it and have it on her. My trainer's coming tomorrow, so we'll have a rehearsal. But in theory on Wednesday, I'll be able to put that leash on her and take her to the vet and do all the vet stuff we need to do, like nail clipping and everything, and then get more behavior modifications just to keep her, improving. So
wow.
I know. So hopefully the first, all right, so she's got this pen outside that's not very big, and the first thing we're going to do is just exit the pen and just take her right into the backyard where she's been hanging out in that area as her first walk, rather than something strange and different. And I am now planning to build a bigger dog run in the backyard. I have to just figure it out with Home Depot how to do that. So progress all around, hopeful all around. But she's such a puppy. Yeah. Oh, is it 9? Oh, it's 9. So let's see. So maybe Dorothy, we'll see. Maybe Dorothy will wander in. So as I said, we're going to focus on the back of our bodies today, which we in fitness call the posterior chain, right? So everything in the back. And we're going to use a strap, which I suggested actually hooking into a large loop, and that you can keep it at the top of your mat for now, and then come down supine, so lying on your back. And go ahead and start with your legs stretched out. You can just have the experience of, and just you can relax your feet, but just have the experience of contact with your whole back on the floor, and just noting from your head down, you've got your skull firmly on the mat. Your neck quite naturally curves away, and then at the bottom of your neck, your shoulder starts, and your shoulder is pretty much connected to the mat, unless you're more of a hunched person, right? So you just let your shoulders drop back and down. So hopefully you feel the back of your shoulders and the whole thoracic spine on the mat. And see if you can perceive at all where the thoracic spine lifts off T12, and then the next vertebrae is L1, lumbar 1, and that is off the mat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the sacrum connects back down on the mat. And your glute muscles and your hamstrings probably feel pretty connected. Your knees might curve off a little bit, your calves connected, your ankles curve off a little bit, and then your heels are connected. Feeling everything underneath you, just come into your breath. And as you're breathing, and again with the sensation of lying supine on your back, see if you can notice basically the back of your diaphragm connected to T12. As you inhale and you feel your back ribs expand, and you notice that diaphragmatic connection in the back. I think we spend a lot of time thinking about the diaphragm in the belly, the diaphragm in the front of the body. We want to just notice its connection to the back of the body. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Let's slide our feet in under our knees if your legs were long. Lift up your hips and just settle your tailbone down. Keep your shoulders drawing back behind you. And let's warm up. We're going to have 3 bridges without anything. We're going to add a strap to this process. So press feet, press shoulders, and lift up and flow back down. And do that 2 or 3 times just as a little warm up. All right, so if you can reach and take your strap in your hands. And I'm not using the loopiness, I've just got both of the straps, both ends together, both edges together, and just kind of have them be down on your thighs. For starters, elbows are heavy on the ground, shoulders are heavy behind you. Let's inhale here, and then let's exhale. Push the hips up and take the arms up and overhead. Ears stay away from your shoulders. And then inhale and lower down and just take the strap mid-chest, okay? And so you're going up and over as you lift and just coming back to mid-chest. Keep going just like that. Notice what you notice. 2 more times. All right, so keep the arms over your chest. Stretch your legs out and flex your feet. Have your heels up in the air. Pull your thighs together with your inner thigh muscles and your glutes. And then keeping your shoulders away from your ears, drop your arms up and overhead. And just feel like you're doing a pull-up. So almost feel like you're pulling something, even though there's nothing on the other end of the strap that would keep you, like, I mean, I could wrap it around my pole, but you know what I'm saying? Just feel like you're pulling. Just feel what that feels like in your body to have this pulling idea. Feel what you feel in your back to do that. All right, just relax everything. Drop the strap for a moment. Let's see where I was going to go. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let us come around to prone. So we're just going to roll around and have our hands under our shoulders, and your neck is in line with your spine. And draw those legs together so the heels are up in the air, your mouth's on the top of your feet. So inner thighs are working, glutes are working. And pressing hands, let's inhale and press yourself up as high as you want to come, keeping your elbows tucked in and lower back down. So notice how the back feels during this back bend, which is essentially what Cobra is. Shoulders roll back and stay down, right? Stay connected and down quite a bit away from your ears. Keep going just like that. Okay, now I forgot to mention this, but I think you both have blocks in the vicinity. So this is weird, but try this. I saw somebody doing this the other day. So I want to take these blocks and just put them under your shoulders, however you want to put them under your shoulders. And I'm not asking you to come, I'm not asking you to elevate and come into a plank or anything. I just want you to feel the blocks under your shoulders, draw your shoulder blades together, just see what information you get from being like this. And I'm actually going to try mine at the next highest level, so you can just see what information you get in the back. Maybe lift the arms up and back, maybe clasp behind you. Just breathe. All right, take my, tonight's little posture reset, you know, and my posture is pretty decent, but I still could feel it. Now let's go back to our strap idea. So if you could just grab onto one edge or both edges, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, it's up ahead of you, and draw your shoulders back so that you're you know, so your shoulders are away from your ears, and again, feel like you're pulling. Just feel like you're pulling. The pull-up muscles are latissimus, these long muscles on either side of your back. So see if you can feel those muscles. Relax for a moment, then we can get some motion in here. So just have the strap on the ground, and I don't know if you have a carpet, it may move slowly if you've got a carpet, but see how it works. And just place your hands on top of the strap. So now I just want to pull, but I literally want to pull it down, my elbows can bend, and then push it away. Kind of pull and push it away. Your head can flutter, your forehead can be down on the ground. Just feel that pulling motion, push it away. Pull and push. Feel where you feel that. Feel it in my back. Pull and push. Feel it in my arms. Pull and push. 2 more times. Pull it and push it. Pull it and push it away. Okay, now we will take ourselves back into child's pose. So walk yourself back there, hips back, arms stretching, armpits stretching out. So you were kind of really stretching the top of the latissimus, because the latissimus hooks right into the armpit. And let's come on up to all fours. So knees under hips and hands underneath your shoulders, and we'll cat and cow. So just as usual. So here, feel this really strong neutral back, and then the back is going to waver through the motion, right? So you're going to inhale, the pelvis is going to tip up, the shoulders draw back, the head's going to look up. So it takes you into this back bend shape once again, not unlike Cobra. Then exhale, and everything pulls under, head drops, pelvis drops, and the back lands, right? So we're taking the sort of rippling through the spine in this cat-cow gesture. So keep going, feeling what you feel when you feel it. Two more. To neutral. So I'm actually interested in coming around to a seat. I want to play with something in this other direction. And so feet on the floor, hands behind you. And my hands tend to go fingers in, but you can land your hands wherever's comfortable. It's kind of individual where your arms land here. And our ambition is to do this little tabletop gesture, which is strong for your back. Okay, so see how it works. You come up a little bit, you come up all the way to make we call it tabletop because you're making a table. So just see what you want to do. What feels good to you? What muscles turn on? More. And you can come on down and come back and around. And yeah, let's build up. Let's build up. So neutral, neutral. We're gonna bird dog for 3. And then we're going to add that bird dog to half moon we've worked with in the past. So nice and tall, nice and strong. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, come back. Inhale, other side and back. So we're just nothing else but just in and out for 3. And then if you remember, and because where I am, I'll do the opposite side first. You remember for the idea for the bird dog is, oh no, I do the same side. So the idea for the bird dog is I mean for the half moon is you come into your bird dog and then you're going to put the hand back down and you're sort of pivoting on the knee to come up. And this leg is wherever it is. If it's on the ground, it's on the ground. And then pivot yourself back and come back in. So that's the ambition. Okay, so if we start on the first side, left arm, right leg goes out, left hand comes down, pivoting on left knee, some kind of half moon shape, and then take yourself back and pull the knee in and take a break. Second side, right arm, left leg, right hand comes down, pivot on the right knee, see if you can open, and then take yourself back. And so let's do 2 more each side. So the hand comes down, right? You're not trying to do this in the that would be dangerous. Let me see. That would be really hard. So don't do it that way. Put the hand down. And last time. Okay, have a child's pose as a break. And then looking forward, slide prone. So just stretch yourself out. This time your arms are up, but you don't need to scrap. Your arms are up and your legs are back. Bring those heels in the air, legs together. And then we're going to inhale into a Superman. So using the whole back is going to lift you up, okay? So when you're ready, just relax for a moment. And then inhale, upper body, lower body's up. Exhale, everything's down. All right, just like that. Feeling the back. And a couple more. All right, take another child's pose break. Why not? Roll the shoulders back, arms behind you. Up off you if you can. All right, so all kinds of stuff. We're ready for a down dog. First down of the day. You take your hands a little bit ahead of your shoulders. You're on your knees, tuck your toes. Let's inhale, take ourselves right on up. And exhale, Another couple of breaths here, just feeling hips lifting up and away, strong back here. Inhale here. Exhale here. Now let's inhale, take our right leg forward. So however this works for you, taking the right leg forward, dropping your left knee down right underneath you. So you've got this 90-90 shape today. And inhale nice and tall. And exhale. Now let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, take a side stretch. So super familiar. Inhale up, exhale, take your twist. And inhale up. So we do this a lot. One thing I was just thinking about, so I've said that today's practice is focused on the back or the posterior chain. The fact of the matter is that is basically a lot of core, exact, right? So it's the whole back of the core. So it's not quite 50% of the core because we've got side muscles too, but it's a lot of the core. Put your hands down, tuck your toes. Let's step back to down dog with big inhale, long spine. Exhale. Inhale the left leg up, second side. Stepping forward as works for you. Dropping the right knee, making this 90-90 shape. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, take your twist of turning the upper back. Just feel how you feel as we work different parts of the back. Great, and then your hands can come down and you can tuck your right toes and step backward. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead and inhale, walk back towards your feet. So your feet will come out down the ground, your knees are bending, your hips are hinging. You're in a forward fold. Relax here. Inhale, half lift with the shoulders up. Exhale, forward fold, and then inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. And then I will walk back to the front of my mat. Actually, where my water is. You've got the strap in the vicinity. All right, so start standing hip width apart, front of mat. Hands in front of your heart. So really draw those shoulder blades together behind you. So really relax in the shoulder system. Inhale, you're taller. Exhale, sink into chair, whatever level of chair you want to be. Inhale here. Exhale, slide your left foot back. So you're in a crescent lunge. Inhale here. And then exhale and revolve with your hands still together to the right. And then inhale back. And exhale, step back. You're still in chair. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right leg back. Same thing. Inhale. Exhale, revolve to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step out. And then inhale, stand up. And relax everything. We will. Okay, good. So now let's take this strap. And again, I made mine rolled, but it doesn't, I mean, I made a loop. It doesn't really matter. Just hold on to it like this. And we're just going to deadlift. So what deadlift means is this. So roll your shoulders back and down. Keep your shoulders there. And your arms are just right in front of you. And watch me for one. All you're going to do is hinge at the hip. And you come down. See, I've got a flat back. My neck's in line with my spine. And I'm going to come back up. That's all a deadlift is. So the arms are pulling me down, but my shoulders stay back. Right? So I'm going to do it wrong next. So wrong would be letting my whole shoulder system collapse. So that would be incorrect. Right? So kind of really keep the shoulders engaged. And you're just going up and down with this hinging. A couple more like this. Then we're gonna add something. So we're down here, so watch me for one. The next thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come up and swing my arms right to shoulder height, and then go back down again. So that's all that's happening now, is kind of swing to shoulder height. Two more. All right, and relax everything. This strap can go away. All right, good. So standing at the front of your mat, we'll start our longer series. It's gonna be a little bit different today. Inhale, nice and tall. And then exhale and step your left foot back behind you, land the heel and bend your right knee. And then take your hands back behind you, clasp them, roll your shoulders back. Inhale here. And then, actually, I'm just gonna turn all the way around so I can face you. So I gotta try, what's coming? All right, so inhale here. So you're straightening your leg as you bow forward. You've got a flat back, your arms are reaching up off of you. Right, so this is pyramid pose. We've done this. Inhale, come back up, re-bend your knee, and then take yourself right into a reverse warrior. And then inhale your arms up and exhale over into side angle and just be tuned into your back. Then inhale back up and exhale. Reverse your warrior. And then inhale and just step out of it. Right, step out of it. So standing nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, put the right heel down, bending the left knee, and clasp the awkward way behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale for pyramid. Inhale back up. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side angle. Feel that strong back. Inhale back up and exhale, reverse your warrior. And inhale, arms up and just step out of everything. So I'll say in the same direction so you'll see back in front of me. So continuing and adding on. So inhale nice and tall. And then exhale, stepping your left foot back, land the heel, bend the right knee. Clasp your hands behind you the regular way. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, bow for pyramid. Inhale back up. Exhale for reverse warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle. Really focus on your back strength here. Inhale here. Now exhale, revolve your side angle. Inhale here. Exhale, return to side angle. Feel strong here. Inhale, exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're stepping out. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, the right foot steps back. Bend the knees. Clasp the awkward way behind you. Roll shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, bow for pyramid. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale up, exhale, side angle. Inhale, exhale, revolve, shoulders and rib cage and thoracic spine, side angle, reverse, revolve, side angle. Okay, and then inhale and exhale to come back, side angle. Inhale, exhale, warrior. Inhale, arms up, exhale, step out of it. So we have all of that exactly the same. One more addition. So inhale, we are super duper tall. And exhale, step the right foot. Is that right? Step the right foot back. Yeah. Bending the left knee, clasp the normal way. Inhale, exhale, pyramid. Inhale, back up again. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, revolve your side angle. Inhale. Exhale, restore your side angle. Then inhale up, exhale. Reverse your warrior. And then inhale, arms up. Let's exhale. Let's turn our thoracic spine to the short edge of our mat. And inhale, we're just going to come into crane. So we're going to bounce on the left leg and just bring the right knee up. And your arms can just be hanging down. The shoulders down and back and down. Just lift up. And then step it back and exhale, reverse your warrior. And inhale, arms up. We're coming out of all of that. Take a break. We've got one more side to go. Inhale, you're nice and tall. Exhale, step the left foot back, bend the right knee. Clasp the awkward way if you can. Inhale, exhale, pyramid. Inhale, up, exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, up and over, exhale, side angle. Inhale, exhale, revolve your side angle. Inhale, exhale, restore side angle. Inhale, up, exhale, reverse warrior. And inhale, arms up, turn, but drop the arms, roll the shoulders back. And then inhale here, and then exhale, you're just bringing up the leg in crane for a moment. And step it on back, and exhale, reverse. Inhale, arms up, and we're out of all of that. Take a little break. Now let us take our strap, and you could even, you might even want to fold it in fours. So you've got kind of a smaller thing like this in your hands. And let's first, I'm gonna be on the, showing you the side of me, but you can be facing me. It doesn't matter what you're doing. So roll your shoulders back and down. Really find your most gorgeous posture from your feet to your lifted knees, to your engaged legs, to your engaged core and pelvis, elevated chest, etc. All right, good. So we're gonna back bend and bow with our little strap in our hand. So what I want to do now is inhale, take your arms up and overhead. Exhale, take yourself into a little back bend. Inhale to Tadasana, and then exhale and just bow, reaching the arms forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, exhale to bow, the knees soften. Inhale, back up, exhale, it's a little back bend. Then inhale, your tall, exhale, and bow. Then inhale, back up. Just be in Tadasana and have that sensation again that you're trying to pull yourself up. Feel the long back muscles, try to pull yourself up. All right, this can go away. And let's, I think tree is a great pose for back day. Because again, we're just paying attention to the core that is the back of us, right? I mean, the sides and the front are helping, but the back of us is what we're focused on today. So let's balance on our right leg first, shoulders back and down, hands together in front of your heart. And then you're gonna come up on the toe of the left foot, spin the knee out, so you're externally rotating this foot, and then you can kickstand, you can be here or you can be here. So wherever you want to be for your tree, pick your location. Just breathe. And if you feel secure, you can elevate the arms. You can have a hand on a wall too. And step it out, take a break, take a break, take a break. Nice and tall, getting ready for the right side, shoulders back and down, hugging in glutes and core, hands in Anjali Mudra. Up on the right foot, so you can spin the right foot out, so you can kickstand here or here, whatever your pleasure is. Have a few cycles of breath where you're just kind of solidifying your stance, and then if you want to lift the arms, you can add the challenge of lifting the arms and feel what that does in the back. Step out of that. Let's come to the front. We'll go down the back. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees down. Let's do Dandasana as we normally do. So stretching out your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Flexed feet, pointed fingers, and then opposite. Relaxing wrists and ankles. So the thing about the whole posterior chain is that, again, the middle of it is our core, right? The middle of our back is our core. But the upper back and chest, right, and the whole rib cage sit on top of the core, right? And are held up by the core. And we've learned our strong shoulder posture is helpful to how the core operates. And then the whole pelvis region, the glutes and hamstrings and all of that supports the bottom of the core, right? So it's all kind of comes together. Okay, so whoop. Let's lie down and take our strap again. And let's do this first. So put the strap, so let's just do legs on the wall first. So separate your legs, separate your feet, don't let your feet come together. See if you can separate your feet, feel that in your thigh muscles that you're holding your feet apart, and your hands are here, and you can actually drop it so your elbows are on the ground. Just breathe here. So feel your strong back, which in the whole posterior chain, we're sort of dividing in by hinging the hips, having the legs up in the air. All right, now take your left leg out, leave your right leg on, right foot on the strap, and maybe take your hands further up. So I want to play with, we've done active leg a lot, and I want to play with active leg with the information we get from being in a strap. So your left leg is relaxed, your right leg is flexed because it's on the strap. And I just want you to lower your right leg. So just kind of take your hands down your strap and then pull it back up. So you're just going to move your hands as you need to. So we're kind of just lower the legs. So we're sort of active legging with a strap. That makes sense? Feel how it feels. Two more after that. So take it back up, put the left foot under there and then take the right foot away, let the right leg relax. Ready with the left leg. So we lower the left heel and pull it back up. All right, so let's add one more challenge to our program today. And so you can kind of roll to the side to sit up. But let's do a little bit of boat, right? So, and boat we always do on core day, but I think it's great to do boat when we're thinking about the whole back system and the shoulders. So you probably know your favorite boat, but I'll take you through all the options, right? So option number one is that your feet are down, legs are together, and your arms are in the air, and you're just lowering yourself back. So just have a little concentration in your back today as you do this. And let's do that 2 more times. Just feet down, arms are up. Take yourself back up to center. One more time, see how low you can get. Balance on your sits bones, back to center. So option number 2 is put your hands down, however you put your hands down, and then just the feet are in the air. So just hold this. See what you feel. Right. And then the last one is arms up, legs up. But so you do you, right? And we'll just do one more. So you do whatever you want to do all the way, or hands down or feet down, whatever you like to do. Let's do one more. Okay. Nice. Let's come back down on the ground. Yes, let's come down back down on the ground. So for today, for the twist, let's do reclined tree since we did actual trees. So just stretch yourself out completely. And you can relax your left foot. You don't have to act like your left foot is standing. And then slide your right leg up. And hopefully you can get to your inner thigh with an externally rotated right leg. So see how that feels. See if the left hip can stay down. So see how that feels. And draw your shoulders back and down so you feel relaxed there. And you can just have your arms anywhere you could tee out if that feels good to you. Wherever you want your arms is perfectly fine. I decide where I want my arms. Just breathe here. Right now, if you lift your right knee, put your right foot on the ground. Now we're going to go into a twist. So you're going to drop your right knee over. Your left hand can catch your right knee and help pull those hips over and the knee down. Tee out your right arm and look out over your right hand and breathe here. And stretch with the right leg. Just have this little mini savasana where you're not doing anything. Just notice how you feel. And then relax right foot, slide the left leg up, hopefully to the thigh. See where it wants to be. Externally rotate the left leg, right hip down. Arms where you want to be, shoulders back and down. Let's breathe here. Bring the left knee up, left foot on the floor, and take the left knee over. Right hand can capture and help push the knee down, let the hips roll. Left arm out, and then see if you can look out over your left hand and breathe here. And let everything come back to center. Stretch out your legs, just have this little mini savasana moment where you just notice how you stay back feels. And we're gonna pull the knees in, grab the feet. So we got happy baby. And we've done happy baby, we do happy baby all the time. So today you can just pay a little bit of attention to how does happy baby feel in your back? And even your hamstrings, the whole posterior chain, just notice. Then when you're ready, you can lengthen your legs and relax your shoulders back and down. Behind my head like that. And have your arms down by your side with your palms up. So shoulders drop back. And just relax everything, come into your breath. Noticing if you can, the connection in the back of the diaphragm with T12. And I just wanna talk all the muscles sort of in the back. So we have trapezius that curls over the top of your shoulder and goes down in a V to between your shoulder blades to below your shoulder blades. We've got serratus anterior, which is on the outside of your shoulder blades, wrapping under your arms that pulls your shoulder blades apart. And then rhomboids, which are in the center, connecting the inside of the shoulder blades and pulls the shoulder blades together. So those are the big ones. We have erector spinae on either side of the spine from your skull to your sacrum. And there are rotaries in there too, which are smaller, that we talk less about. And multifidus as well is sewn into the vertebrae up and down the whole spine. We emphasize a lot the multifidus in the lower back, but they're in the whole spine. We have latissimus muscles that hook onto the armpit and go on either side of your body, long muscles, and hook into your hip. Let's see what I'm forgetting. We've got psoas, which starts at T12, goes in the middle of the body and around reproductive organs, and then hooks to the femur on either side, mid muscle. And we have quadratus lumborum, two smaller muscles on either side of the spine in the lower back. And that's everybody in the back. So then we have glute maximus, minimus, and medius. Hamstrings, soleus, gastrocnemius, and Achilles. And that's pretty much everyone. So you're in your breath. Just notice what you feel now after the work. Notice what you feel now. What parts of your back are kind of asking for attention or more noticeable? What parts of your back are more relaxed? If anything's more relaxed. And we'll be still for a few moments of response. So. Two options as ever. You can roll to one side and come up that way, or you can left. Whatever you like to do. To come up for a seat. Be a few rocks on the way. Let's see. And then, sorry, I was looking for something. Oh, so there, feel that strong back holding you up, right? And from the traps. Serratus interior, rhomboids in the middle. Psoas, multifidus erector spini. Quarters lumborum. You're so tall, 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 tall. Let's inhale through our nostrils. Exhale, side out through the whole posterior chain. Inhale. Side out. Inhale. And side out. Excellent. So I love Monday. We get started and then we'll keep inventing and finding and discovering along the way all week. So I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Enjoy the day.
You too.